Just place 3 limes right here, and the energy of your home might begin to shift in ways you never imagined. It sounds strange, doesn't it? Like a superstition or a grandmother's tale passed down in whispers. But what if this simple act, using 3 limes and a pinch of salt, holds a deeper wisdom? A quiet spiritual power that doesn't shout, but instead softly clears space for peace, balance, and prosperity to return. In Feng Shui, the home is more than walls and rooms. It's a breathing field of energy that responds to care, attention, and intention. And when energy stagnates, when life feels heavy, when financial flow dries up, or when emotional noise fills the air, your house feels it too. You may not see it, but you live inside it. And that's where this ancient ritual begins, not with fear or superstition, but with a willingness to open space for something better. If you've been sensing that something is off in your space, maybe the money isn't flowing, the rest doesn't come, or the relationships feel strained, this ritual may speak directly to what your soul already knows. Limes have been used in spiritual cleansing practices for centuries across many cultures. Salt, too, carries a universal vibration of purification. When combined and placed in the right spots in your home, they begin to absorb what no longer belongs, allowing your space to breathe again. This is not about decoration, it's about energetic intention. You don't need to believe in magic to feel the difference. All you need is presence, a little patience and trust in the quiet work of nature. Today, I'm going to show you a spiritual Feng Shui method that's simple, affordable, and deeply transformative. It's a ritual you can do with your own hands, in your own space, guided by your own intention. So stay with me until the end of this video, because once you understand where to place each lime and why, you'll never look at your home the same way again. It's time to cleanse, align, and let your house breathe in good fortune once more. Before we go any further, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for powerful insights on Buddhist teachings, Feng Shui, law of attraction, and spiritual growth. Your support helps us bring more life-changing content your way. Comment below. I release all stagnant energy and invite wealth and prosperity into every corner of my life. This simple affirmation is your first step to aligning with the universe's prosperity. When you declare it, you activate the energy of success and financial freedom in your life. In the world of spiritual cleansing, few elements are as widely respected as the lime. On the surface, it may seem like just another fruit, but spiritually, it holds a quiet force. The lime is living, vibrant, and full of movement. Its sharp aroma is known to cut through stagnant energy, awakening any space it enters. In many traditions, it's considered a natural absorber of negativity, gently pulling dense, heavy vibrations out of the air and into itself, like a sponge that asks for nothing in return. When a lime begins to rot quickly or dry out unnaturally, it's often seen not as decay, but as evidence that it has done its work. It has held the weight of what your home could no longer carry. This is why it's essential that the limes you use are fresh, firm, and radiant. They must begin this journey at their fullest, so they can do their best work for you and your space. Now, why 3? Why not 2 or 4 or 7? The answer lies in a sacred pattern echoed in nature, in the body, and in ancient teachings. The number 3 represents the unity of heaven, earth, and humanity. It is a number of balance and completion. In Feng Shui and other spiritual systems, 3 is the bridge, the connector that links the divine, the material, and the human heart. When you place 3 limes with intention, you are not just decorating or cleansing, you are aligning your home with this sacred triad. You invite harmony from above, grounding from below, and personal transformation from within. The number 3 is also found in breathwork. Inhale, pause, exhale. In light, past, present, future. In energy, mind, body, spirit. It is not random, it is rhythm. When 3 limes are used together, they become a small but powerful triangle of spiritual recalibration. And that is exactly what your home deserves. This is where the ritual truly begins, with your hands, your breath, and your quiet intention. The preparation of the limes is not something to rush. Choose 3 fresh limes, ones that feel heavy with juice and carry a bright, unblemished skin. Their appearance matters, not because of vanity, but because the energy they hold is purest when untouched by decay or damage. In spiritual practice, freshness equals vitality. These limes are not just ingredients, they are vessels of energy. As you hold each one, take a moment to connect. Feel their coolness, their firmness. This is the energy that will soon be working in your space. Begin by washing them under running water, imagining that you are cleansing away any lingering energy they may have absorbed along their journey to you. Speak softly if you wish. Words like, "I bless this lime to carry peace," or "Let this fruit be a vessel for clearing and protection." These whispers carry intention, and intention is what gives this ritual its power. Once they are clean and dry, it's time to make the cut. Using a clean, sharp knife, make a cross-shaped incision at the top of each lime, cutting down into the flesh, but not all the way through. The lime should remain whole, yet open. This cross-cut creates energetic openings, allowing the lime to breathe in the space and release its cleansing properties. It symbolizes the opening of the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west, inviting balance into your home. If you feel comfortable, you can anoint the blade before cutting, or simply pause and breathe, acknowledging the act as sacred. As you cut, you might say quietly, "Open the way for new energy," or "Let harmony enter through this opening." These are not spells, they are alignments. Your energy, your voice, and your awareness are what activate the lime. This step, though simple, is a meditation in action. Done with care, it opens the gateway for the next stage of the ritual. Salt has been used across civilizations as a purifier, protector, and preserver of energy. In this ritual, it becomes the partner to the lime, a grounding force that stabilizes and absorbs. While the lime opens and attracts, the salt holds and transforms. To begin this step, select a natural, coarse salt if possible. Sea salt or rock salt is ideal, as it carries the vibration of earth and water. Avoid using heavily refined or iodized salt, as it has gone through chemical processes that diminish its natural potency. You'll be working with small amounts, but their energy is concentrated. The salt doesn't need to be flashy, it needs to be alive in its natural form. This pairing, lime and salt, creates an energetic filter, quietly drawing out low vibrations and neutralizing them without drama or disruption. It's a silent act of alchemy and one of the most effective tools in vibrational Feng Shui. There are 2 main ways to combine the salt with your prepared limes. The first is to gently press a small mound of salt into the cross-shaped cut at the top of each lime. Let the salt settle into the opening, filling it like sacred medicine inside a living capsule. The second method is to place each lime in a small, shallow dish and create a circle or crescent of salt around its base. This allows the salt to form a protective field, especially effective for rooms with heavy or chaotic energy. If you feel drawn, you can do both. Salt in the cut and salt around the base for added strength. Choose neutral, clean containers made of glass, ceramic, or wood. These materials resonate with natural energy and help amplify the ritual's effect. Avoid plastic or anything synthetic, and above all, handle the setup with care and presence. This is not decoration, it is intention made visible. The way you place the lime and salt reflects the way energy will be received. Be gentle, be deliberate. Your space will respond in kind. Now that your limes are prepared and infused with salt, it's time to place them with purpose. In Feng Shui, where you position an object determines how its energy interacts with the flow of qi or life force within the home. Each room in your house has a unique spiritual function. Some absorb, some generate, others circulate. When you understand this, you can use the limes not just as protectors, but as energetic activators. Begin with the kitchen, often considered the heart of the home. This is where nourishment begins, where abundance is created through food, family meals, and shared conversation. Placing a lime in the kitchen invites continued blessings, financial growth, and gratitude. Ideally, position it on a counter or in a corner that doesn't interfere with cooking. Let it quietly guard the flow of plenty. Next, focus on the living room. This is the social soul of your space, where energy from visitors enters and circulates. A lime placed here helps neutralize negative emotions and clears residues left behind by arguments, stress, or external energies brought in from the outside world. Choose a discreet yet central spot, atop a shelf, behind a photo frame, or beside a calming object. Now move to the front door, also known in Feng Shui as the mouth of the house. This is where energy enters first. A lime near the entrance acts as a gatekeeper, filtering what comes through. You can place it on a shoe rack, side table, or inside a decorative bowl. Just make sure it faces the path of entry. If your front door opens outward, place it just inside the home. If it opens inward, a small table nearby is perfect. Then turn your attention to the bedroom, the sanctuary of emotional and spiritual rest. A lime here helps cleanse mental clutter, easing insomnia and emotional restlessness. Place it on your nightstand or dresser, avoiding direct contact with the bed. Its presence brings stillness. The bathroom, while not often associated with energy rituals, is actually a major point of energetic loss. Water drains away energy, especially when combined with heavy emotions. A lime near the toilet or sink helps prevent your home's energy from leaking out. Use a covered container if you're concerned about aesthetics, but make sure it's breathable. For those who work from home, the workspace or home office is crucial. This is the energetic mirror of your productivity and clarity. A lime here refreshes mental focus, sharpens intention, and protects against distraction or discouragement. Place it where it won't interfere with your workflow, but where it can remain close, perhaps near your computer or on a small corner shelf. Finally, consider the windows, portals of air, light, and energetic movement. A lime placed near an open window keeps the natural cycle of chai flowing in and out, refreshed and renewed. Choose a spot where sunlight can touch it, even for a few hours a day. This light activates the ritual further, charging the lime with warmth and clarity. Remember, each placement is a conversation with your home. Don't overthink it. Feel your way through it. Walk slowly through your space. Observe where energy feels heavy or stuck, and let your intuition guide you. Your home knows. It always knows. And when you listen, it will show you exactly where each lime belongs. Every spiritual practice, no matter how simple, requires care to remain alive. Just like energy itself, rituals must be renewed to stay effective. Once your limes and salt are placed throughout your home, their work begins quietly. They absorb, they balance, and they neutralize. But over time they become full, energetically saturated. You may notice changes. The limes might shrivel, darken, or develop spots. The salt may clump, melt, or lose its crystalline brightness. These are not signs of failure. They are signs that the ritual is doing its job. Generally, a good rhythm for renewal is every 7 to 10 days, but always let your space guide you. If a room suddenly feels heavy again, or if your sleep becomes restless after a period of calm, it may be time to refresh the ritual before the weekends. Pay attention, your space is always speaking. When the time comes to remove the limes and salt, do so with reverence. These items have served you. They've taken on what you no longer needed to carry. Wrap them in natural paper or place them in a bag and thank them silently before discarding. If you have access to a garden or natural soil, you may bury them as a symbolic return to the earth. If not, the trash is acceptable. Just be sure to remove them from your home promptly. After removal, take a few minutes to cleanse the area. Open a window, light an incense stick, ring a bell, or simply breathe deeply with intention. This resets the space, making it ready to receive new energy. If you're placing fresh limes right away, do so gently and with the same care as before. This process of maintenance is not a chore. It's an ongoing dialogue with the spirit of your home. The more consistently you nurture it, the more clearly you'll feel its quiet response. Sometimes we believe that great transformation requires great effort. But in truth, the most profound shifts often begin with small, mindful gestures, placing 3 limes with salt in silent corners, setting intentions in a whisper, clearing space with gentle awareness. This ritual is more than a spiritual tradition. It is a reminder that your home responds to love. That energy is not locked away in temples or ceremonies. It is alive in your daily rhythm, in your hands, in your breath. When you honor your space, it begins to honor you in return. You may notice that your thoughts become clearer, that your sleep feels deeper, that your finances begin to flow more freely, or that old conflicts lose their grip. These changes might arrive slowly, but they come rooted, because intention, when planted in sacred ground, always grows. Now I encourage you to do something powerful. Write in the comments below. I release all stagnant energy and invite wealth and prosperity into every corner of my life. This is more than just engagement. It is a way of setting your intention into movement. Declaring your focus in a public space sends a strong, energetic message that you are ready to align with prosperity. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more content on ancient wisdom, Buddhist teachings, Feng Shui, and law of attraction. And don't forget to share this with someone who could use a little more prosperity in their life. Let's spread the energy of abundance together. See you in the next video.